Let's see. This is fine. This is okay. Again, hi. It's approximately 12:28 and March 27th. I just got in from watching SASAMI and ZULU perform at Johnny Brenda's, and I thought I'd give a quick review. I'll probably annotate and edit later. Probably won't, but I'll drop like URLs into the description, things like that, so you can find out what the heck I'm talking about. Um, Zulu and Sasami are musicians from California, and Zulu plays power violence, black power violence, and Sasami is, I'd say, like one hand indie rock, and then on the other, like punishing metal on the other side, you know? Zulu have two EPs to their name, and I was very excited to see them perform because, like, these songs are very short, they're very straight to the point, and very enjoyable. And people, like, were very, like, most of the people that I saw and interacted with at the show were there to see Zulu perform, and they brought the pain. It was their last performance on this tour, so they brought glow sticks, balloons, every like in between every song we got like very popular songs and like in like the black from like the black community. We got a little bit of SZA, and that was cool. You know, just in between songs and such. Um, yeah, people were like punching and kicking and like falling all over one another. At one point, someone um, dived off the stage and hit like another like like listener, and that was uncool. I hope they're okay. But yeah, just like energy, like power, like man, I'm hoping it can catch Zulu again when they play the East Coast. Um, I listened to these EPs over and over and over again. If I had to choose one EP that you should check out, it would be My People Hold On. And yeah, honestly, I want to focus more on Sasami. I didn't think I'd have as much to say about her performance. I didn't really know who she was prior to wanting to go to this show, but she certainly made it worth like the $20 that I spent to go out this evening. Like the place was sold out, like people from ear to ear, for the most part, all masked up, unless you like having a nice alcoholic beverage. Um, Susami is an artist that commanded your attention. A singer and like guitar player that just like demanded that you focus on what she was giving to you. Like at one during one of the songs, she was like, "Reach for me," and people like reached their hands out to her as she performed. It was that. It was awesome. I was gonna say fascinating. Um, like got the place moving. Like the floor was like shaking, like that one performance of Chief Keef doing Benito, all those years ago. If you know, you know. Just like bringing you screams, bringing you like angelic vocals, bringing you those alto vibes. I also want to give a brief shout out to Chris, who I believe is the vocalist for Bugging Out, who did like guest vocals for Zulu and for Sasami when she and her band did a cover of Toxicity by System of a Down. That was awesome. Like Sasami is like moshing with the people in her band while they're playing ripping solos. Like she's saying like I'm so big, standing on like amps and like the kick drum, just like showing a lot of like compassion and thankfulness to the audience. Um, the tips for like merch and stuff went explicitly to Zulu on their trip back to where they're heading because I'm sure they're not in the same part of California and things like that. I was surprised to hear because when I knew I was going to go to this show, I made up my mind that I wanted to attend. I'm like, who is Sasami? I should listen to her music, be a little bit familiar with what she's like bringing to us. And the first two songs that I heard, I'm like, oh, this is my lane, you know, like laid back, chill, indie rock kind of stuff. But the majority of the songs performed were from her most latest project, Squeeze, which is a little mean, a little menacing, a little raw, you know what I'm saying? And so we got both sides of that tonight, and that was awesome, you know? From Shout out to Precious, who told me that, well, sent me a video of like Sasami's earlier work when she was in this band called Cherry Glazer, which I know by name but don't know their work as you know familiar as I am with like other people. And thank you for that like and that viewership, wherever you might be. Appreciate you. But that's pretty much it for the most part. Like, I recommend that like when Sasami comes back to Philadelphia, you all go. Like, help her get into a bigger venue because there was just a lot of energy in that room, a lot of like joyous shouts and such. Like, I'm so like honestly, I was feeling a bit anxious that night, a little bit isolated. I don't know. I almost felt like I wanted to go home after Zulu, but I'm like, no, like I paid my $20 to see both bands perform, and I got what I paid for. Got a good semblance of like PMA, positive mental attitude, and like you know what I'm saying? They came out, they played their songs, they got the heck out of there. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate that. Like I got out in a reasonable time manner. I picked up a snack from the local 7-Eleven, the Slev. Got on a city bike and I pedaled my behind right back to the crib. I'm home now. You'll never believe this. I found a $20 bill on the way back to the crib. Best believe I got the egg foo young in the other room. Ooh wee! Gotta eat that. Pass the heck out. Go to work tomorrow. But yeah, seriously, Sasami, Zulu, incredible West Coast rock and roll, power violence, indie, metal. You got do yourself a favor and get into it, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Doja Cat. So cool. Before I go, like I say in all my videos at this point, when you step out of the crib, put a mask over your nose, under your mouth. 2, if you can do that sort of thing. Please stay hydrated, drink plenty of water. Look yourself in the mirror and say, I love you. If you can't do that, that's fine. I'll do it for you. I love you. In the most like platonic and like supportive way possible. Black Lives Matter. And hold on, we're gonna do this too. Queer Lives Matter. And yeah. Godspeed, keep on rocking in the free world, and I'll see y'all next time. How do I turn this off? Oh, here we go. Alright, bye, for real. Yes, I want to stop streaming.